Hi, everyone. Today I'm going to read you this story about a man named Pele. That's actually his nickname, but he was a very, very famous soccer player in the 1960s and 70s from Brazil. And when I was a little girl, which was around that time, soccer wasn't nearly as popular in the United States as it is now, but everybody knew who Pele was. Let's learn more about him. I'm reading this especially for my grandson, Mason, who loves soccer, and his little brother, Charlie, who does too. Little Edson Arantes do Nascimento. Sorry, I'm not good at pronouncing Pele's name in Portuguese. I'll work on that. Grew up playing soccer on the streets of Bauru, Brazil. Soccer would stick with him forever, just like the nickname he was given by his school friends, Pele. He couldn't get a proper ball, so he made one himself out of a sock stuffed with newspapers and tightened with a string. It wasn't exactly round, but it was everything Pele needed to be happy. It's pretty cool that he wanted a ball, and even though he couldn't get one, he figured out how to make it. I like that. One day, he came home and found his father in tears. Brazil's national soccer team had lost the World Cup final. To comfort him, Pele made a promise. One day he would win that championship for his father. He had a big dream, didn't he? Pele made it from the streets to the amateur leagues, where he controlled the ball like no other. He performed spectacular tricks with both feet and scored goals with different parts of his body, even with his bottom. That's pretty tricky. A soccer coach convinced his mother to let him quit his job in a shoe factory and move to the city of Santos, where one of the biggest clubs in Brazil was looking for new talent. It was a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm sure it was hard for his mom to see him go, though, wasn't it? When the club managers saw this 15-year-old boy dancing the samba with a ball, they couldn't believe their eyes. Still, Pele needed to keep practicing if he wanted to make the top team. He was ready for the hard work. In his debut match, Pele scored his first official goal, and soon he was the season's top scorer. But he stayed humble. With his first paycheck in hand, he didn't buy a fancy car. He bought his parents a new house. He was only 16 when he was selected for the national team to play at the World Cup in Sweden. Fans all over the world celebrated his goals as the young striker played his jogo bonito, a phrase that means beautiful game. I'm going to practice my Portuguese. Brazil won the World Cup for the first time ever. And not just his father, but the whole country cried with joy. Pele was named soccer's Oh Hi, or the King, and all the best teams in Europe wanted him. Pele won 2 more World Cups for his country and all the possible titles for Santos. When he scored his 1000th goal, even the rival players ran over to hug him. Bells at churches all over Brazil sounded his name. But his work didn't stop on the soccer field. He traveled the world, showing how the game could unite people. He also played for the New York Cosmos under one condition. the club would open training camps for kids in need. Sounds like Pele has a big heart and the desire to help other people. Pele was a worldwide legend and received all possible honors from athlete of the century to Sir. After 20 years of playing and traveling, he had done more to promote togetherness than any other soccer player. And little Edson became not just Pele, the best soccer player who'd ever lived, but a person that every girl or boy wants to be. Someone who is just happy to unite people as he was to score a winning goal. That's the end of the story. But if you'd like to stay for a moment, I'll read this little history of Pele that the author put at the back of the book. Pele was born in 1940. Baby Edson Arantes de Nascimento was born October 23rd, 1940 in the city of Tres Caracos, 200 miles northwest of Rio de Janeiro. Nicknamed Pele by his school classmates after he mispronounced the name of one of the local soccer players, he grew up in the poverty-stricken streets of Rio's outer suburbs, where life was what you made of it. Without money to buy a soccer ball, he had to create one himself, which he did, from a sock stuffed with newspapers. Pele's father taught him how to play soccer, and he saved for his first ball by working in a local tea shop. As a young athlete, Pele played soccer at indoor stadiums, which increased his speed and developed his lightning-quick responses. Rising through the ranks in the youth leagues, he quickly became a future star. When Pele became the highest scorer in Brazil's National League at age 16, the Brazilian president declared him a national treasure. That was just the beginning of his beautiful game, which he became known for, expressing joy and happiness as he scored goal after goal on the soccer field. He went on to score over 1,000 goals in his professional career, leading Brazil's national team to many World Cup wins. And his enthusiasm did not stop when he retired in 1977. He was appointed a United Nations ambassador for ecology and the environment. And he also became a UNESCO Goodwill ambassador, dedicating his time to working with children who had grown up in poverty he had experienced as a boy. Today, he remains one of the world's most iconic soccer players who brought joy, dance, and passion to the game. The end. I hope any of you that are out there listening that play soccer take the message of joy from the game. It must have been amazing to see Pele play in real life. He had a real passion for the game, didn't he? I hope you have passion in whatever it is that you do. Have a great day, everyone, and come back soon so I can read to you again. Bye for now.